On this day, 5 years ago, Tbilisi's river Vere ravine witnessed one of the most tragic events in the history of the city and the country. As a result of heavy rains and a mass landslide in the headstream, harmless river Vere made Tbilisi downtown look like a scene from a thriller movie. Flood and landslide debris filled all three tunnels located all along the ravine. Swanidze Street, Zuri Park and Tbilisi Zoo were flooded, taking lives and destroying infrastructure. Eventually, the roads and the parks were rebuilt, but floods caused irreparable damage too. Floods on the night of June 13 claimed 23 lives. Landslide, a tiger fleeing the zoo, and a late response from responsible authorities are among the reasons proved to be fatal. 5 years after the tragic night, Patrol Police, Emergency Management Service, and the Ministry of Internal Affairs of Georgia, who were unable to carry out their obligations, were found guilty for the death of David Gabitashvili by Tbilisi Court of Appeals. The court ruled Gabitashvili would be alive if the authorities timely closed the roads leading to the epicenter of the disaster. Except the human casualties, the flood killed nearly 300 animals. Tbilisi Zoo and Tamazelis Barashvili dog shelter turned out to be in the main epicenter of the disaster. One of the most popular inhabitants of the zoo, white lion cub Shumba, was found dead on June 14. Another animal gained world fame after the flood. In the midst of the force majeure, Hippo Beggi found itself on one of the central squares of the city. Pictures of the hippo as a symbol of the Tbilisi flood went viral in major international news outlets. Tbilisi floods, along with a big tragedy, left yet another symbol in history: the unprecedented unity of Tbilisi youth volunteering in times of the crisis. In the aftermath of the flood, places devastated most of all, Swanidze Street, Zuri Park and the zoo were filled with youth eager to clean the city. At first, volunteers started to take out the debris with empty hands. In the following days, the self-organized groups appeared, providing necessary equipment, food and water to the others. As a result of this unity, Tbilisi was clean again after several days. As the authorities claim, monitoring system installed in the Vere ravine excludes the chance of repeating the disaster on a similar scale. However, the ravine cannot be completely insured against the floods, as there are more than 100 landslide-prone sections. Despite the fact, during the last 5 years, dozens of new residential buildings were built in the Vere ravine.